Derived from natural processes that are replenished constantly, renewable energy and clean tech is believed to be one of the important factors for our future life. In today's Smart Talk, Mr. David Elkin, Manager Director of GreenWorld Capital, will join us and share with us his insight of the renewable energy industry.
Thank you, Mr. Elkin. I understand that GreenWorld is a very specific company with a very limited clientele. Could you tell us more about it?
We're currently working on a very large renewable energy operating platform in the U.S., very ambitious goals of 2 gigawatts of operating power, primarily wind power, secondarily solar power, a top-notch management team, and we're in discussions in China with some large investors about possibly participating in that project. We're working with a Chinese solar company that is looking to increase their presence in the U.S. market.
From the business standpoint of view, what are the advantages and disadvantages of having such limited clients?
It's a significant growth market. We see it as a worldwide necessity, a worldwide growth opportunity, and we've been focused on it for about 3 years, and the past 6 months our focus has expanded to include facilitating collaborations between U.S. companies in renewable energy and clean tech and Chinese companies in renewable energy and clean tech. And while that's a limited field, it's a very large one. I've looked at the most recent proposal for the 5-year plan in China, and the projected growth in renewable energy and clean technology in this country is staggering.
In your point of view, what are the challenges, the biggest challenges that GreenWorld faces?
There's challenges with all opportunities, but there are very few opportunities that seem to measure up with the opportunities that exist in renewable energy and clean tech. China, the U.S., and indeed countries around the world recognize how vitally important it is to our future and for future generations, and along with that clearly comes some very impressive economic opportunities for successful companies involved in the industries.
The company is started in Philadelphia. So when did GreenWorld started the business in China, and why do you try to set up an office here in Nanjing?
The opportunity in Jiangsu seems very large. I'm aware that it's one of the wealthiest provinces in China, and its focus on embracing renewable energy and clean tech makes it an ideal location for us to base our Chinese operation from.
How would you describe the current condition of clean tech industry in China?
I know that there's a large presence of companies involved in the wind industry here. I believe 30 or so companies involved in either equipment manufacturing or project development being based in Jiangsu province, as well as a large number of companies involved in solar, which this year I believe will have a generating capacity or manufacturing capacity, of 4 gigawatts. Those are very large numbers, and it's clear that Jiangsu district is taking a lead role in China's growth in clean tech. Indeed, from a national standpoint, during 2010, 1/2 of all wind turbines in the world were installed in China, which is a staggering number, and roughly 65% of all solar panels distributed worldwide came from China. So its position in the current and future of renewable energy and clean tech is a very substantial one, and we see the collaboration opportunities as very substantial.
How can GreenWorld help to influence the prospects in this field in China?
We know there's a large number of U.S. companies who've been funded, who've developed cutting-edge technologies, and are not fully realizing their economic potential in the U.S. right now. The opportunity to come over to China and deploy those opportunities we know will be very attractive. So one of the goals that we have for my 2-week visit to China currently is to identify the range of opportunities that would be suitable for these companies, and we will be communicating with them once back in the States, and we'll be following up in terms of making progress and hopefully bringing a number of these companies and their technologies to China.